How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today's topic of discussion is going to be, it's not for others to understand. It's not for others to understand. Now, when I'm thinking about this topic, I'm thinking about, I took in a lot of air there right before I started that sentence. I almost choked. It's not for others to understand. When I'm thinking about this topic, I'm thinking about where when you're doing moves or you're doing something and people are questioning. It's like they're making it their place to understand what it is you're doing on your goals, your aspirations, your dreams. This is what leads us to some of the topics of some of my other videos, where I'm talking about you can stop looking for pats on the back. You can stop looking for that reassurance and, hey, am I doing this right? Is this okay with you? You think I'm doing this okay? Have some confidence about yourself. Have some confidence about some of the goals and things that you're pursuing. Have some confidence. I can't say that enough. Have confidence in what it is that you're doing. You have some people that they'll set out to just merely ask questions. And it's so funny. They'll ask questions as if they really want to know on what it is that you're doing or attempting to do. And it just really serves the purpose to derail you. It's almost like it's setting up to raise doubt. Now, this is something completely separate from things that I've said in other videos where I'm talking about constructive criticism. Because I know that I've had people in my circle, family, they have things that they want to do. And it's these almost like they get quick rich schemes. They're not thought through. They just sound good. They don't even really sound good just in passing of something that they say. It's just, you can tell that they're not well thought out. And with them talking to you about it, trying to get some input, and even asking in some situation, well, what do you think about this? And you try to give them constructive criticism, and it like, hey, there's like a lot of holes in what you're saying. I mean, have you thought about this? Or have you thought about that? Or even if you just stick to one topic, 1, 2 max, and just kind of pulling their attention to, for them to be successful, for them to address this, or at least let you know, since they're confiding in you, that, hey, I've thought about this, or you would like to think that maybe they're discussing this with me to get my input, to see how I can make this more foolproof so I can be successful in it. But that's not what they're looking for, because you'll get comments like, see, negative people. I knew I shouldn't have said nothing. I knew blah, 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 blah. It's blah, 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 because I tune out after that. Because at that point, what I've determined is you're looking for a yes person. You're just looking for somebody, yeah. This is gonna work. Probably not gonna do it anyway. But this is gonna work. This is gonna work. You're looking for a say yes man. Now I gotta evaluate myself on, why am I even over here? Why am I even listening to this? Why am I in your circle going through this with you? Back to the topic of this video. Like I said, we're not talking about those people who can't take constructive criticism. We're talking about people who are genuinely looking for an ideal way to accomplish whatever it is that they're accomplishing. They're seeking input. They're in that process of doing research for whatever it is that they're trying to do. That's what I'm thinking about. So, like I said, it's not to get it confused with constructive criticism. But when you're doing certain things, other things, and people just, and you'll be able to feel it. You'll be able to notice when people are just raising questions as if they're just trying to implant doubt. One of the things that I think about like with this channel, and with me doing everything that I was doing upon releasing my book, because I had an idea for how I wanted to do everything. I had done my research. I thought about everything that I had done up to this point. And it was funny because other people in similar lanes in their life, they couldn't understand on why I was doing X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So they were, you're doing that? Why are you doing that? And you're doing that? I don't understand. And to them, I'm saying, you don't have to understand. We're not in this together. I'm not running this by approval for you. Just because you looked up and you see that I've accomplished, X amount of goals, and now you're like, well, what is he doing? Because I don't understand what he's doing. He said that he was going to do this, but he's the thing you should take notice of is if there's anything you want to take away from it is, hey, look, he did what he said he was going to do. He's setting out to accomplish. But see, what makes me think that it starts to be some jealousy in there, some envy in there. What are you questioning? If I'm accomplishing, what are you questioning? But see, I don't think people take a step back to really look at how they come off to others. I think it eats away at them so bad internally, they can't help but ask questions. And that's why I'm telling you not to get derailed, not to get detracted from these questions, because it's not for them to understand. When you're pursuing and doing your goals, it's for you to understand. Long as you understand and realize the end point or wherever you're trying to get to. That's all that matters. Do your research. Don't be beat down when you get taken the long way around things sometimes, or sometimes you come up against roadblocks or it just didn't pan out the way you thought, or you may even outright fail. That doesn't mean that you're destined to keep on failing. Maybe you just need to backtrack a little bit, reevaluate what you're doing. But it's not up for others to know your end result of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Just wanted to take time out to discuss that today. In the meantime, if you hadn't already, click that subscribe button. Follow me on my other social media, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. Obviously, I'm on YouTube, Facebook. Check out the book I've written. I Am Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. The book, the link is in the description box. The book can be gotten on Amazon, paperback, or an ebook copy. In the meantime, stay encouraged. Avoid being discouraged. I'm Ayin. You have a good one.